Hello, I'm Ryan Smith, owner of Creative Tile, and I want to do this video today on Travertine. Travertine's been really popular now for about the last 15 years, and there's a lot of misunderstanding about what to buy whenever you're looking for travertine, so I'm going to show you that today. So I went down to one of the big box stores here in Fresno, and they had this travertine front and center. I walked in and only needed to go through about 2 pieces to come up with this. So here we go. This is a piece of Turkish travertine. So you can see the front's been filled and the back has not. So there's some filler right there. So you turn it around, that's the same filler on the front side. So whenever you're, okay, first off, travertine is sediment. And sediment is basically the trash of the earth, you know, from, you get dead things, you get seashells, leaves, and all this different, these minerals when it rains, and they go down and it settles in these dry lake beds. And in Turkey there's a ton of these, and what happens is through this metamorphic process of compression and time and moisture, it creates this this travertine. And these holes that are formed are caused from water, that from the compression that has came up through the earth and through this percolating process, and it's created these voids. So what it does is, this is the problem. Whenever you have bad travertine like this, look at the size of this. You should never buy travertine that has a hole bigger than a quarter. And we highly discourage customers, because we can get it when they come in. We have commercial grade, and there's A grade, there's really good grade material, premium, and when we do it, we shop this material, and they don't cost the same, you know. So this one here has a piece of filler that's that big, and there you go, there's the back, all filler. And literally, if I was to saw cut this, I could break that filler out. It's that weak. So years ago we had a job, and this contractor went to install this travertine, and he didn't backfill the tile. When you install travertine, you have to backfill it. You take the flat side of a notch tile and you backfill every single piece, and it makes it solid. So he didn't backfill it, and what happened was they had a prom. They held a prom party for their daughter, and she brought all her friends. There was about 20-25 girls walking around in heels, and what happened was, because it wasn't backfilled, an area like this on the other side, they punched it through. So there was probably 30 holes throughout their entire floor that had holes on it, and we recommended that they bring in somebody, a professional, to fill this material with epoxy. And it can be, you can fill it with grout, you can fill it with epoxy. It depends on how picky you are. So even the best travertine in the world, there is always the possibility that could happen. So here's our travertine. This is what we recommend. So here's an awesome piece of travertine. So look at that. It's almost all filled in the back. You still should backfill it though. And there's the front. Good quality material. So again, here's another piece from us. It just amazes me that they even sell this stuff. It shouldn't even be provided out there, in my opinion, because it causes so many problems. Look at that, solid. So that is what travertine is made of, and the installation process, backfill it, and don't compromise. This is your home. You're going to be living on this stuff for years, and if you buy that junk, you're not going to be happy with it. So spend a little bit of extra money. After 15-20 years, you'll be glad you did. So all right, until we see each other again, Creative Tile out.